Good evening, everyone. My name is Savannah Cooney, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about intermittent fasting and how fasting is for more than just weight loss. So I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. I'm 25 years old, and many people my age and even older, we all go through phases where we feel, uncomfortable in our bodies. We experience body dysmorphia. We might, be moody, might be, going through it and struggling with our relationship that we have with food, because I know that, I experience that sometimes. And we try these different products and supplements and different diets, and they're like crash diets. They don't work. They either make the situation worse or we're not consistent with it. But, there's this thing called intermittent fasting. And I personally, came across that, and I've used it in my life, and I feel like it works. And it's not something that's like made up and another one of those crash diets. Intermittent fasting is actually scientifically proven and backed by many sources, doctors, hospitals, a lot of different reliable sources that it's reliable and it's proven to work. Now again, I'm no doctor, I don't have a PhD, I don't got an MD, I'm just a 25-year-old girl in the world, wanting to be happy in her body. But again, like I said, science speaks for itself, and, in today's day and age, we all just want to be happy, healthy, and, in tune with our bodies. And, there's a few articles that I read up on that I would love to share with you guys about intermittent fasting. So in an article that I read from the Johns Hopkins Hospital, they spoke about how intermittent fasting is something that can help with your blood sugar, diabetes, can help with your brain functioning and regulation, definitely help improve with your sleep, inflammation, because a lot of us have like the inflammation under the eyes and inflammation of the face, the hands, feet. Inflammation can really be anywhere. Intermittent fasting, isn't a cure. I just want to say that intermittent fasting is not a fast cure. It's not magical, but it's just something healthy and scientifically proven to help the body. When intermittent fasting, there's different forms of intermittent fasting, and a popular one is the 16-8. So 8 hours of the day you can eat, 16 you don't. And it starts from the time you wake up, and then you fast until a certain time. So for me, say I wake up at 7, I'm not going to eat until about 12 or 1, and it's going to be a healthy meal. You want to eat a clean meal, and in between your meals, you want to drink water and teas, like herbal teas. Nothing sweet, nothing like that, because you want to reduce inflammation and things like that. And that brings me to the Cleveland Clinic, where it states that, fasting helps activate your intermittent fasting. Let me make that clear. Intermittent fasting helps with cell repair, it helps with inflammation, it reduces it, and it activates your metabolism. Now, metabolism is also something that a lot of people may struggle with. Some people have a fast metabolism, and some people, like myself, have a slow metabolism. And intermittent fasting helps with that, because in the process of intermittent fasting, there's times, while this is going on, where the fat is burning more and your metabolism is boosting. There's another article that I looked into, and what I took from that, from the Harvey Hahn article, they stated that, again, like I said before, it's not a crash diet. It's like a reset, and it gives you a form of freedom. It makes you feel free. You have control over it. You have the willpower and the strength to, carry on and do this. It's all up to you. And it's in a healthy way. It's not unhealthy. So, that's something to really consider intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is not harmful to the body at all. Intermittent fasting allows you to become one with the body. And intermittent fasting is not the only form of fasting. There's so many different forms of fasting, but I personally believe that intermittent fasting is the easiest and probably the most healthiest when starting off, so you don't overwhelm yourself. Intermittent fasting and fasting period has been going on for eons, for centuries, done by all shapes, sizes, colors, cultures. It's been around for a long time. Like I said, it's not a magical fix, it's just something